And here is the Vegan's Almanac for today, the 19th of February. February 19th is Arabian Horse Day. Arabians are one of the oldest horse breeds in the world and were domesticated by the people of the Arabian Peninsula, known today as the Bedouin. There is archaeological evidence of these horses in the Middle East dating back 3,500 years. Climate and culture ultimately created the Arabian. The desert environment required horses to cooperate with humans to survive. This created a horse breed that is good-natured, quick to learn, and has the ability to develop lasting bonds with those who care for them. Prized mares were often brought inside family tents to prevent theft and to protect them from weather and predators. The desert horse needed the ability to thrive on very little food and water and to have anatomical traits to compensate for life in a dry climate with wide temperature extremes from day to night. Arabians can withstand dehydration better than many other horse breeds. They can lose up to 25% of their body weight through sweat and still function effectively. They have a compact, muscular build with a deep chest and a relatively small, refined head. This structure helps them maintain stamina and efficiency during long-distance travel. Their long, large nasal passages allow for more effective filtration and conditioning of the hot, dry air they inhale, which helps in conserving moisture. Their short, fine coats help regulate body temperature, keeping them cooler in the heat of the day and warmer at night. Arabians are adept at finding food in sparse environments. They can graze on tough, fibrous plants that many other horses would avoid. Arabian horses are naturally efficient in their movement, and they have a large percentage of fast twitch muscle fibers, which allow them to burst into full speed. They breathe easily while running due to their large and flexible nostrils. They can run distances at 40 miles per hour and are known for their endurance. The Bedouin bred their horses for refinement and beauty, as well as for more practical features. One creation myth says that Allah said to the south wind, "I want to make a creature out of you. Condense." Then to the material condensed from the wind, he said, "I call you horse. I have hung happiness from the forelock which hangs between your eyes. You shall be the lord of the other animals. Men shall follow you wherever you go. You shall be as good for flight as for pursuit. You shall fly without wings." Yet another creation myth says the angel Jibril, also known as Gabriel, descended from heaven and awakened Ishmael with a wind spout that whirled toward him. The angel then commanded the thundercloud to stop scattering dust and rain, and so it gathered itself into a prancing, handsome creature, a horse, who seemed to swallow up the wind. Hence the Bedouins bestowed the title Drinker of the Wind to the first Arabian horse. Today, Arabian horses are used as elite specialized race horses, known for their unmatched stamina and speed over middle to long distances, and forming the foundation of the thoroughbred breed. They compete globally on dirt and turf with major racing circuits in the Middle East, Europe, and the U.S. Racehorses are the victims of a multi-billion-dollar industry that is rife with drug abuse, injuries, and race fixing, and many horses' careers end at the slaughterhouse. One study on injuries at racetracks concluded that one horse in every 22 races suffered an injury that prevented him or her from finishing a race, while another estimated that 3 thoroughbreds die every day in North America because of catastrophic injuries during races. Legal and illegal drugs are widely used. There are trainers pumping horses full of illegal drugs every day, says a former Churchill Downs public relations director. With so much money on the line, people will do anything to make their horses run faster. When they stop winning races or become injured, few racehorses are retired to pastures because owners don't want to pay for a horse who doesn't bring in any money. Many end up in slaughterhouses in Canada, Mexico, or Japan. Arabian Horse Day is a great day to imagine a world in which horses are cared for and not exploited by humans. And here's a story for today. The horse performs a dua every morning. A man was passing by a servant who was standing near one of his master's horses. So the man asked the servant why he was so concerned about this horse. The servant replied, "I think this horse's dua has been heard." The man asked him, "And what is the dua of an animal among the animals?" The servant said, "I swear by those in whose hands my life is, every horse performs a dua every morning, saying, 'O Allah, you have placed me in the care of a servant of your servants, and you have placed my sustenance in his hands. So make me more dear to him than his family, wealth, and children." The servant based this statement on a hadith of the Prophet, peace be upon him, in which he said, "Every horse is allowed to perform a supplication at dawn." The horse performs a dua every morning. This has been the Vegan's Almanac with the reminder that God cares about animals.